Nathan, that must be a choker.
It's just the same feeling as Blackburn away, to be honest with you, and I feel sick really in terms of that. You know, they didn't deserve that. I thought, you know, we really sort of made a lot of changes to try to be as positive as we could. You know, we took a few gambles with a few personnel that came in. And look, you know, it's a difficult side to play against Millwall. They're very direct, they're big and strong, as we found out in the away game. They sat off, tried to curve it's on the counter-attack, and we had to make all the running, and I thought, look, we did, and without having real cutting edge in the final third, which a few of them hadn't played for a little while. But then when you take the lead and when you're doing that, and then, you know, we should have saw the game out. Where they got 6 from, I don't know, because there's no injuries in the game, it was just subs. But, you know, their staff, to be fair, were kept on to them. But every time we 1-0 down, it's 4 minutes, so I never mind what people do and I just felt he just bowed a little bit, buckled a little bit, played 6, and that's what cost us. But at the end of the day, we've got to win headers in your box. You know, when Matt Smith comes on, you know what he's going to do. They know that they're going to go direct. When he's 95 minutes down, they get a throw in here. You just want someone to say, right, I'm going to win this in the box. Just going to get my head on this, clear it, and then the game's done in 3 points. And we didn't have anyone to do that.
Do you know what the ruling is with substitutes and how much the ref can then add on for the substitutes? Because 5 were made by both teams.
I have absolutely no ruling, no idea of the rules anymore. Anyway, no, I don't know what he's adding on, because we made our subs together so that they didn't waste anything and stuff. Look, all I'm saying is if it's parity in terms of when we play, and when we 1-0 down, you know, we've been 1-0 down, and we haven't moaned when sides have, you know, at the end of the day, I'm just moaning about Slugs taking time, but he's not going to sprint to take a goal kick. Bierkowski didn't sprint to take a goal kick in the 30th minute, 40th minute or anything. So it's, you know, there has to be a little bit of parity. But look, I can moan about the referee, but at the end of the day, when they're going to put a ball in, a lofted ball in, I couldn't have had any more players that can head a ball on the pitch going into the game. You know, we took Elijah off because he was knackered and things. But apart from that, I couldn't have had a bigger side. And we got done again from that, and that's something that can't happen. Because if you just do the basics, you see that game out. It's a real good win. We got level on points with Millwall, and that ain't a bad stat to have. 13th in the league. That ain't a bad stat to have. But for true craziness, Blackburn away and today, we should have 3 more points. You know, we should be 13th, 12th in the league. That's what happens.
The big positive was Elijah Adebayo. Even before the goal, he'd been really impressive.
There's a lot of positives tonight. You know, people that come in that haven't played have done really well. You know, you're playing Jordan Clark out of position, right wing back, who was excellent. But yeah, Elijah was superb, and yeah, there are positives. But it's really difficult to see them now because you just feel really down for what's just happened. And as I said, if you just do the basics well, if we'd done the basics better at times in certain things, we're in such a comfortable position, a great position. We're looking, you know, at utopia, not in a position where, okay, we're clear of everywhere, but should be in a better position. And that's just doing the basics, and that's when we got to improve.
Having got the first goal, is it difficult to then go and get a second, knowing that they're obviously going to be trying to counter you to get their equaliser?
Well, you can't go gung-ho in this league, and you know, we have to realise, and you know, it's not about settling for anything. But we had a glorious chance. Elijah had a glorious chance. You know, Click has put a great ball in exactly where we want him to be, and he headed over. So you know, we got to be clinical. I don't think Matt Smith's heading that over. So that's where we got to be. But we got to realise that we are coming up against. We're out of our depth financially at this thing, and that's what I've had to check myself, because I'm gutted and I'm sleepless nights and I'm worrying, and then I'm thinking, hang on, you know, we're above sides that have got 5 times our budget, that have got players that are perennial championship players that do well, that have been promoted and stuff, and ours are at our limit. And to be fair, they've been brilliant, they've been absolutely brilliant, where I don't know how many points, 15, 16, 13 points better off than we were this time last year. So you know, we're doing unbelievably well. It's just difficult in moments like this to have that perspective. But look, Elijah was fantastic tonight. I'm really delighted for him on his debut to get a goal as well. And it would have been nice if we could just sort out the game, because it would have been a fairy tale, you know.
And having made the 5 changes and a bit of a statement, it means that you've got lots of positive ideas ahead of Saturday, because picking that team is going to be difficult.
Well, of course it's going to be difficult, but we have to freshen stuff up, because we couldn't just keep doing the same thing and expecting different results, because that's definition apparently of insanity. So we had to mix stuff up. We've used our squad. We've got different things, but we've got to make sure that we know how to utilise all that we have and the quality that we have, and then to get results.